Lasher, Stephanie Holmquist, David Rogers. One of these three champions could win a prize package valued at over $50,000. It's the Tournament of Champions on America's biggest bargain sale, where someone will win a fortune in cash and prizes, including this Porsche 944 and $25,000 in cash. In total, over $50,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Hi. Welcome to Sale of the Century. Welcome to day 2 of the Tournament of Champions. And if you weren't with us yesterday, just to recap, we have 18 of our fine winners back with us, big money winners, and 3 playoff yesterday, 3 today, 3 tomorrow, and then we have a semifinal on Thursday. Then we do the same thing again until we come down to 2 finalists who will go head-to-head. Someone gets the car, $25,000 in cash. In total, with $10,000 for winning the semifinals, over $60,000 in cash and prizes to one fine champion. 2 weeks, very exciting shows. Matter of fact, yesterday, if you're not with us, David Horelko, who already had a tremendous amount, won over $5,000 in cash and prizes. He is assured a spot in the first semifinal on Thursday, and one of 3 nice people will join him. And here to introduce them is Summer Bartholomew. Hello, Summer. Oh, I like that outfit.
Thank you.
Who did you bring back for us?
Our first contestant is originally from Massapequa, New York. Here's Joe Lasher.
Hi, Joe.
Our next contestant is from Los Angeles, California. Let's welcome Stephanie Holmquist.
Hello again, Stephanie.
And from Los Angeles, California, here's David Rogers.
David, good to see you again. And we'll see you later with some bargains, Summer, all right? Get reacquainted with these nice people. And for all of our players, we have asked them beforehand what's happened to them since last they were on the show. And, Joe, what's happened to you?
Well, I'm making a career change, Jim, and I've given up my job, and I'm going to school studying computer programming.
Terrific. Well, good luck with that. Of course, you got a little cushion with $69,187 in cash and prizes.
Thanks.
Stephanie, what are you up to?
Well, I'm using my winnings to help buy a plot of land and to build myself a house, so it's just wonderful.
Well, you're up and starting with $83,410 she comes into the tournament with. And, David, your usual outgoing self waving there and everything. What's happened to you?
Well, I'm a rock singer, and I managed to get myself a recording deal in London. In fact, I was supposed to start recording today, but I had to call up the producer and say, "Hi, Gordon, we've got a bit of a problem here."
Well, we're glad you came back, and David, of course, to help him along with the recording a little bit, $122,114 in cash and prizes. So we've got 3 good champions back. One of them will join David Horelko in the semifinals on Thursday. Let's get cracking. $20 for all 3 of you. Nice to have you back. Good luck. We start with this. The principal issue in the January 1985 Supreme Court decision liberalizes the search and seizure rules. David?
In schools.
In schools is exactly right. David has heard from $5 on the plus side to 25. What South American country would be the place to visit if you wish to be pampered in Patagonia or the Pampas? David?
Argentina.
Argentina's right. 2 in a row for David. Hits the $30 mark. From 1962 to 1971, what Burmese diplomat served as the secretary, David?
No. Tripoli.
Secretary General of the United Nations, that was U Thant, the Burmese diplomat. $5 you lose for the incorrect answer, down to 25. Food expert Adele Davis said a cut of meat will be tender if it's marbled with, David?
Fat.
Fat is right, and you got that $5 right back, and still, he's got a $10 lead. According to the lyrics of the Rodgers and Hammerstein song, I'm as corny as what state? Stephanie?
Kansas.
In August, you're right, Kansas it is. Stephanie in the second place at 25. Time now for an instant bargain. As you know, player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sales surprise with the bonus could come up at any time. David, you've got a $5 lead over Stephanie, $10 lead over Joe. Can we interest you in this?
David, tune up your home with the music from this Panasonic stereo system. It features a fully automatic turntable, AM/FM stereo receiver with cassette deck and 2-way bass reflex speakers. It's furnished by Panasonic. This stereo is normally priced at $369, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Very nice. That's the David Rogers' greatest hits. That's terrific. That's good. Well, listen, when you get your greatest hits album, David, you could play it on this. If you bought it for $5, you'd be in a tie with Stephanie. And in case you don't like the records that we've got up here, I'll give you $200 to buy records. $569 bargain for $5, but you'd be in a tie with Stephanie. Joe shaking his head, you should buy it. Going once, going twice. He's going to buy it. Enjoy We knocked the $5 off the score, and I remember you, David, you and David Hiroko, big buyers taking a chance. We got a tie now as we take the $5 off. Enjoy that. I died for beauty, but was scarce adjusted in the tomb. Is an example, Joe?
An epitaph.
Although the irregular rhymes and startling imagery of the poet known as the Belle of Amherst, Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson. Quick buzzer cost you 5, Joe, down to 15. Sorry about that. The Southern novelist whose two most popular books were Tobacco Road and... David?
Faulkner?
What?
Faulkner.
Ooh, and God's Little Acre is Erskine Caldwell. Erskine Caldwell. David takes a backward step, and Stephanie, you are now in the lead. In 1415, the armies of what two nations clashed in Agincourt? Stephanie?
France and England.
You got them both, and you've got another 5 and a $10 lead for Stephanie. Yeah. Talking about $10, there's a $10 money card up on the board someplace as we play the fame game for a pick-a-night board. We're looking for a famous thing. Famous thing. I am a form of transportation. I first came into use in 1870 and usually had a top that covered my passengers to protect them from the weather. My use, Joe?
A Surrey carriage.
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, no dollar value. Stay at 15. We're playing for a pick of the board, not for dollars. I'll clear the board. Continue for Stephanie and David. To protect them from the weather. My use was declared illegal in many Chinese cities because authorities, Stephanie?
A rickshaw.
They felt that using human horses was undignified. You are right. It is a rickshaw. Stephanie with a pick of the board.
Jim, I'll take number 5.
And behind number 5, we have $10.
There's a $10 money card. We'll add that to Stephanie's score. She goes to $40 with a $20 lead over David, but we've got a ways to go with the tournament. Be right back. Don't go away.
We like kicks for what kicks got. I like kicks for what kicks is not. Kicks are corny. And kicks are puff.
Kicks has none of that funny stuff.
No added colors.
Kicks doesn't need 'em.
No added flavors.
We love to eat 'em.
Low in sugar, so they're not too sweet.
A bowl of kicks is found sweet. We like kicks for what kicks got.
I like kicks for what kicks is not.
Kicks. Kicks, that's it.
Mother approved.
Yeah.
Something good is coming up. Gonna get the Bisquick down. Good morning, Bisquick pancake. Coming up golden brown. Bisquick morning, watch it rise. Something good is coming up when you get the Bisquick down. Bisquick just like family. So good to have around. Get the Bisquick down. Bisquick.
If you live in Los Angeles or are planning to visit the L.A. area and would like to become a contestant on Sale of the Century, call area code 213-557-3555. And now back to Jim Perry and Sale of the Century.
Hi, thank you, Jay. Back to the Tournament of Champions where Stephanie has moved into the lead now at $40, David at 20, Joe at 15. This question's for 5. Benjamin Franklin was received as minister to France by what beautiful queen? Joe?
Josephine.
No. Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette received Franklin. You lose $5. During our early wars, what mode of transportation was known as a privateer? David? Ship. It is a ship. You're right. You go to 25. Tchaikovsky composed a piece of music to commemorate the year in which Napoleon met disaster. Stephanie?
1812 Overture.
In Russia, name the year and you name the overture, and you did for another 5. 1812 overture it is. Stephanie to 45. Tanzania is a former African nation formed by the union of Tanganyika and, David?
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar is the yellow one, and David stays very close at 30. Only Stephanie by 15. But, Stephanie, for the first time today, you have the lead with an instant bargain, and you can buy this.
Oh, Stephanie, your eyes will sparkle when you see this sensational Elite vase. It's stunningly cut to reveal new and surprising effects in crystal. An elegant addition to your home from Geary's Stores Incorporated. This gorgeous vase is normally priced at $630. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $9.
Stephanie, beautiful.
Yes,
It is very lovely.
it is.
$9 it would cost you. You'd still have the lead. As a matter of fact, you'd have a lead of more than one question. You would have a $6 lead. Joe says, yeah, that's a good enough lead for you.
It's very nice. It's
Well,
really lovely.
I've been on a roll with $200, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to throw in another $200. $830 bargain for $9, and you would still have the lead. Going once, going twice, and no. Hell, she reached, but she didn't want to buy. $15 lead she's got. We're back. Name the Iowa-born artist who was granted immediate recognition. Stephanie?
Grant Wood?
Immediate recognition for his portrait entitled American Gothic? You are right, Grant Wood it is. Did you get it for granted from Grant Wood? Okay. President Reagan recently announced that Secretary of the Treasury Donald Regan will become the new White House
Chief of Staff.
More information, please.
He will become the White House Chief of Staff to him, to Ronald Reagan.
Oh, we gave you the chance because the rest of the question was, who did he switch jobs with? And I know you know it was James A. Baker. We needed Baker on that. Quick buzzer cost you 5. Sorry about that, David. Which of Shakespeare's title characters thrice refused the crown offered by Mark Antony? Joe.
Julius Caesar.
Yes, that's who it was. Caesar was right. Joe gets back up there now. Back to 15. In what Italian city will you find the original of Michelangelo's monumental statue of David? David.
Florence.
In Florence, right. That's where it is, and David goes to 30. Only Stephanie by 20. Owls, eagles, and hawks are classified in the order Raptors, which means that they are all, David?
Birds of prey.
That's exactly what they are. Nicely done. And David goes to 35. Yeah. Very interesting. There is an old law still on the California books that states it is illegal to shoot any game birds or animals from a car with the exception of a whale. We'll be right back.
Don't laugh, but I started using Uncle Ben's after I was in this taste test. They had a whole lot of us comparing Uncle Ben's and the other leading national brand. My rice, what a difference. Uncle Ben's looked better, tasted better, wasn't sticky. Turns out Uncle Ben's beat my old rice, something like 2 to 1. I was pretty embarrassed. But you ought to taste my chicken and rice now.
Uncle Ben's converted brand rice. It really does make a difference.
Bufferin, cold flu information. Did you know that Bufferin is medicine for more than just headaches? When flu strikes, Bufferin reduces your fever fast, so you feel better. When a cold hits, Bufferin relieves achiness, so you feel like yourself again. The medicine in Bufferin goes into your bloodstream fast and works where it hurts to relieve pain while it reduces fever. This cold season, take Bufferin, or extra strength Bufferin. Medicine for more than just headaches. From Bristol Myers.
Carefree gum tastes too good to be sugarless.
You think Carefree gum is really sugarless? How could anything that tastes this good be sugarless?
Yes, Carefree tastes too good to be sugarless.
Do you think Carefree bubblegum's sugarless?
No, tastes too good.
That's right. Carefree tastes too good to be sugarless, but it is.
If Carefree is sugarless, I'm about to strike oil. It is sugarless.
Hello, I'm Orville Redenbacher with my famous gourmet popping corn and my gourmet microwave popping corn in handy pop and serve bags. My special kernels pop lighter and fluffier than other corn. So do mine. Just pop it in your microwave, then pop it in your mouth. Mine tastes light and fluffy, too. So does mine. Pop my gourmet popping corn or my gourmet microwave popping corn. For the lightest, fluffiest popcorn, there's only one. Orville Redenbacher.
We're Beatrice.
Stephanie Holmquist in the lead at $50. David at 35. Joe at 15. Speaking of 15, we've added a $15 money card to the board. Looking for famous people, plural, people. We were born in the early 1800s. Our strict and eccentric father was the parish clergyman, and our lives are associated with the lonely moors of Yorkshire. Stephanie, taking a chance.
The Bronte sisters.
You are right. That's exactly who it is. With very limited information, didn't even need Jane Eyre or Wuthering Heights. Stephanie, again, a pick of the board where you found a $10 money card before.
I'll take number 9, please.
And behind number 9, we have a portable TV. Panasonic's 10-inch diagonal color portable TV with 14-position electronic push-button tuner has special connectors so it can double as a monitor. Furnished by Panasonic.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you very
Another television set. That's yours to keep no matter how you finish it again. That
Great.
goes into your pocket. Of course, $15 stays up there. We'll add $25 later. Back with this for all three. Cole Porter wrote the music for this 1953 musical comedy based on Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. Name that... David.
Kiss Me Kate.
Kiss Me Kate is exactly what it is. And David pulls it within $10 of Stephanie. Literally meaning novel with a key. What French term describes, Stephanie?
Romana Clay.
A work of fiction in which real characters are given fictitious names. You're right, Romana Clay, Romana Clark. And you've added another 5 on the company to 55. Who is the man who endowed the awards that were first bestowed in 1917 by the Columbia University School of Journalism? Joe?
Joseph Pulitzer.
That's exactly what it is, Pulitzer. It is. Joe, back to the $20 mark. However, Stephanie, you have a $15 lead. Stephanie, would you like this?
Stephanie, you can make life a little more comfortable with this Mayfair daybed sofa. It's finished in enamel with brass fittings, and it provides comfort as a sofa by day, but ideal for overnight guests, too. It's furnished by Corsican. Plus, this luxurious bedroom ensemble, bedspread, pillow shams, and decorative pillow, furnished by Livingstones of Beverly Hills, and it's normally priced at $1,146. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $14.
Oh, that's lovely. $1,146 for 14. I'll just sit over. Well, no, I think I better sit here. With that outfit Lou's wearing, I'll sit here. $1,146 for 14.
Do I get the nightgown with that?
Do you get the nightgown with that or not?
That's lovely.
We'll talk. But if you don't, I'll help you get a nightgown. You'd have a $1 lead.
Yes.
And you would have $500 in cash to
It
go
buys
with
a lot
it.
of nightgowns.
Buys a lot of nightgowns. It
Very
helps
nice.
with the dream house. But your
Very
lead would be
nice.
cut to $1. Going once. Going twice. No sale.
Too good for me.
Stephanie's got a $15 lead. We will be right back.
Rice-A-Roni. You know, Rice-A-Roni is a really big value. There are 8 full ounces in each package of chicken and beef Rice-A-Roni. That's 33 to 73% more than most national brands. More value and great flavor for your money.
The flavor secret is here. It's Rice-A-Roni's delicate blend of herbs and seasonings, ready in minutes for the whole family.
America's favorite is a big hit in our family, too.
Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat.
Karen Casey can't breathe.
My nose is so stuffed, air can't get through.
Prove it. Would you try Dristan long-lasting nasal spray?
I'll try anything.
It can give you relief in seconds. It lasts all day.
Mmm,
Can you breathe now?
I think so.
Prove it. Still breathing freely?
Yeah.
Prove it. Prove it to yourself. Dristan long-lasting goes to work in seconds, lasts all day. Or try Dristan regular.
The first time ever I saw your face.
You still remind him of the first time. Because Oil of Olay helps replenish fluids your skin once knew. Each greaseless drop eases dryness to revive the radiant look he loves.
Your face, your face.
Oil of Olay. It can help you look younger, too.
The flavor I love best.
Wholesome real
The
cheese.
texture so supreme.
Real cheese is made from real
The
milk
taste that's dairy fresh.
with no artificial flavors.
Oh no, you can't take that away from me.
Imitation cheese doesn't stack up to the pure, natural goodness of real cheese.
Oh no, you can't take that away.
Make your meals sing with real cheese.
Back to day 2 of the Tournament of Champions, and one of 3 nice people will go into our first semifinal on Thursday. It'll be Stephanie, who right now is at 55, or David at 40, or Joe at 20. Back with this question for 5. It's known as the body's master gland because it controls, Joe,
The pituitary.
the activities of the other glands. You are right. It is the pituitary. Joe gets started. He's up to 25. Name the Greek philosopher who was reputed to have wandered the streets in daylight. Joe?
Aristotle.
Ooh, with a lantern searching for an honest man. No, Aristotle was standing next to Diogenes. Sorry about that, Joe. You lose 5. Over half of this country's southern population live on the fertile land of the Mekong Delta. David?
Vietnam.
Vietnam is exactly what Asian nation we're looking for. David pays over than $10 to Stephanie. $15 money card on the board and a big $25 money card up there as we look for a famous person. I am an artisan, born in Paris in 1840. Indifference and misunderstanding greeted the first exhibits of my works, and it wasn't until 1880 that I was accepted as the greatest sculptor of the period. I admired Michelangelo, and like him, Joe.
Rodin.
Rodin is right as he beats everyone to the buzzer. Joe gets that pick of the board.
Number 6, please.
And behind number 6, we have a cappuccino espresso machine. The Faima Cappuccino Espresso Machine. Precision-made, 40-cup capacity, Italian styling. Beautiful in any room of the house, even a kitchen, furnished by Faima.
That's a very fancy machine, as a matter of fact. That's $495 worth of cappuccino machine.
Put it to good use.
But not the money cards that he was looking for. Where were they, the big ones?
The money cards were behind the number 8 and the 7.
Number 7 had that big $25 money card that I know Joe wanted, because now we finish up the game with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Someone goes into the first semifinal on Thursday. Stephanie's at 55, David at 45, Joe at 20. Good luck. We start the speed round now. In mathematics, what is symbolized by the horizontal figure 8? David.
Infinity.
Right. What's the French word for a woman who gives massages? Stephanie.
Masseuse.
Right. Which recent U.S. president's memoirs are called Keeping Joe?
Richard Nixon.
Wrong. Which art form is most closely associated with a dulcimer? Stephanie.
Music.
Right. What U.S. author wrote the great novels King Rat and Shogun? David.
Clavel.
Right. Gregor Mendel conducted his heredity experiment. Stephanie.
On Sweet Peas.
Right. What tragic American war was documented in detail by Time photographer Matthew Brady? David.
Civil War.
Right. In what body organ are there millions of alveoli? Stephanie.
In the lungs.
Right. What European nation lies due north of the Rock of Gibraltar? David.
Spain.
Right. In William Blake's poem, what animal is burning bright in the forest? Stephanie.
Tiger, tiger.
Right. What element is contained in a metallic substance described as ferrous? Stephanie.
Iron.
Right. Which of our 50 states lies closest? Time is up, and Stephanie wins it and is into the first semifinal. Congratulations. Well done with a tough speed round. Back to Stephanie in just a moment. First of all, the president, I started to say, keeping faith. It was Jimmy Carter whose memoirs were called Keeping Faith. Well, we had to say goodbye to a couple of fine top money winners who came back to join us and added some nice things to their total, Joe. You've got that cappuccino machine, the cash in front of you, over $500. That puts you well over $69,600 in cash and prizes. Thank you for coming back. David added the stereo and $265 in cash. So, David, you are up around $122,800 in cash and prizes.
All right.
Good luck with your recording career. But it is Stephanie Holmquist who's going to join me back here at the winner's board. Come on, Stephanie. Congratulations. Tough speed round because David was pushing you there on that speed round.
He's wonderful.
And here you stand. You're going to face that winner's board. Up on the winner's board, you could win this. Beautiful living room set. There's a jet ski, his and hers wardrobe. A lot of wonderful things up here on the winner's
We have temporarily lost picture transmission, but we'll continue with sound. Thank you for waiting.
Still come back to compete in the first semifinals and maybe get everything. But we'll talk about that in a while. Right now, you start picking and find out what you're going to get for today.
Okay. I'd like number 9 first, please.
Number 9 to start off with, and that's $3,000 in cash. Oh, find a match for that. That would not be bad.
Number 15, please.
Number 15 at $4,000 in cash.
Number 7, please.
Number 7 with a win card. Now, the next thing you pick is an automatic match, and you have it. So I hope you've got a good one. What are your instincts telling you?
Number 14, please.
Number 14 for the win. Stephanie gets a piano. Beautiful, beautiful piano. And Jay will tell you all about this piano.
You'll sound great on the old 88 with the Chickering console. Exceptional craftsmanship, beauty, and tone. The Golden Primavera console furnished by Chickering & Sons. And this prize is worth $2,750.
Oh, that's nice. And while Jay was talking, Stephanie was telling me that you do play piano, right?
Yes, I do.
And you need a small one.
I love one just this size. It's
That's
perfect.
terrific. That'll fit in the house if
Yes.
you're getting together.
Yes.
$2,750 piano. You are in the first semifinal. David Harelko, who won yesterday, is going to be against you in the semifinal. He also got that piano. And, well, we'll wrap things up with Stephanie and tell you exactly where we stand as the tournament continues. Right after we take time out for this. Congratulations. You did a couple of good players there, Stephanie. Good job. Good job.
I don't know you. I know almost everybody else. Linda.
Stephanie.
And you're David, right?
Stress and irregularity, they often go together. And when they do, easy does it. Because now, Phillips gives you easy constipation relief that's easy to take. Introducing new Lax Caps. Phillips has just developed a new laxative capsule with an effective softener for gentle, dependable relief. When stress causes irregularity, now there's easy relief that's easy to take. With new Philips Lax Caps.
It's Supermom, able to lift small children with a single arm and handle a busy career. Our heroine needs pantyhose that keep her going, which is why she switched to Comfort Stride, the comfortable support pantyhose from No Nonsense, as comfortable as a jump in salary, more stimulating than a board meeting. Comfort Stride is light support, not tight support. Switch to Comfort Stride. It's light, not tight. It's the comfortable support that's just plain super.
And that's no nonsense.
And that's Greg, and that's Lou. And now you've met everybody,
Yes.
Stephanie. Okay, and got reacquainted with everybody.
Yep.
Stephanie, you're going to take a day off. You will be back with us on Thursday in the first of our two semifinals. The winner of that semifinal gets $10,000 in cash, goes on into the finals, and in the finals it's going to be head-to-head with two champions going against one another, and the winner will get this beautiful automobile.
Put the adventure back into driving with this fabulous Porsche 944. Take to the road in this 5-speed sports car that combines a sleek exterior with a luxurious interior. With cruise control, sunroof, and factory alarm. This prize is worth $27,622.
And in addition, the winner will get, in addition to that car, this.
A cash jackpot of $25,000.
So it's over $50,000 to the winner of the Tournament of Champions, plus the $10,000 for the semifinal win to get into that final. Someone is going to walk away with over $60,000 in cash and prizes as the tournament continues. So, Stephanie takes the day off tomorrow. We'll have 3 more fine players, and then we'll have 3 to compete on Thursday in the first of our 2 semifinals. Stay with us for the entire 2 weeks. A very exciting Tournament of Champions. Thank you for being here with us today for Tale of the Century. Bye for now. And congratulations again.
Some members of our studio audience and some departing contestants will receive Diet Shasta now with a great taste of NutraSweet and more flavors to make you say, I want to pop Diet Shasta. And Hershey's Crackle, delicious Hershey's milk chocolate and crisp rice. Treat yourself to the great Crackle combination. Look for the Hershey name and the bright red Crackle label. Plus Noodle Rome Parmigiano, a bit of old Italy, now in 7 flavors, including chicken and light lasagna from the Rice-A-Roni flavor family. And Niagara is America's #1 selling spray starch and helps prevent the deep penetration of soil and stains. You get a crisper, firmer finish with Niagara spray starch. Plus Artmatic Cosmetics for lips, nails, eyes, and cheeks that look like a million without costing a fortune. Artmatic, the art of beauty made affordable. And Mazzola Nose Stick, the light spray that takes the fat out of frying. Save calories and make cleaning up easy with Mazzola Nose Stick. Jim Barry's Wardrobe, furnished by Botany 500. All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value when correct at the time of recording. Due to a production difficulty, the speed round was interrupted and the program edited. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Tale of the Century is a Red Stranding production.
Thursday on